What's up, Taurus, Gemini, Cusp? I am Solo69 and welcome to my channel. I'm here to bring you your October 2025 monthly reading. This is for Taurus, Gemini, Cusp energy. Huh. Something strange is going on. This reading right here may not resonate with everyone, but feel free to check back later on and see if anything makes sense to you then, if it does not make sense at this time. You can also just chill with me and enjoy the entertainment of it all. Or you can check with your other placements and see what's going on with those as well. I appreciate everyone that pulls up on me and allows me to come in and bring you the message. Thank you so much for showing love and support to me and my channel. Y'all feel free to, share the content. Feel free to hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed and you like what you see in here, feel free to subscribe and hit the notification bell to the channel. All right. So I got some, I didn't think this was this is one of the movies that's letting me know that this is not all about like horror and phenomenons and weird stuff like that. So, like supernatural or scary shit, Because I was told to put the movie Showgirls with your energy. The movie Showgirls, that's an old movie. I think it's like I know it's in the 90s, but maybe even the early 2000s. But I'm believing that that's like a late 90s movie. I could be wrong though, and it could be an early 2000 movie. But it has old girl from Saved by the Bell for the old first version of Saved by the Bell, the TV series. I don't know her name, but I'm pretty sure that somewhere in here is gonna. I know in the movie her name is Naomi, but her name looks like it's Elizabeth Berkley. But she's known in the movie as Naomi Malone. Now, let's talk about her for a second because this could be talking about someone specific for sure. Now, when it comes to Naomi, she's a drifter. So someone who drifts around, travels, is wherever she lands, that's where she is. So, she's really not, I guess, like, there's no stability with her, And it's like determined to make it as a top showgirl. Naomi displays a fierce-minded drive to get ahead no matter who stands in her way. Her character is often compared to the protagonist in All About Eve. Her primary rival is the reigning star, which is named Crystal, leading to a constant cycle of betrayal, backstabbing, and competition for the spotlight. Okay, now what I can remember about that movie, old girl was coming into Las Vegas. So Nevada and Las Vegas could be significant for some of you. All right, so what I can recall is that she was hitchhiking her way into town, and this guy picked her up. He felt like she was a little naive or dumb, but she actually wasn't. But yes, then again, she was. She might have been street smart, but she wasn't smart about like her luggage getting. He stole her luggage. He had her thinking that that she could trust him. And so she ended up putting her knife away because she did draw a knife on his ass. And once, he earned her trust, he took her on into like a casino, had her leave her luggage in his vehicle and kind of told her that it'll be safe safe in there. and then gave her $20 and told her that he was going to get some change or going to do something else, and he disappeared. Now, the one thing about that guy is that that's the first person she saw before she came into Las Vegas, and it was also the last person she saw on the way out of Las Vegas. That kind of was signifying that same area. What is this on my arm? Anyway, all lotion. Okay. Anyway, so basically, once she got in there, she pretty much got duped right at the door, but she was losing herself, and she ran into another girl. It was a black girl that I guess she was, a part of Las Vegas team when it come down to working within that atmosphere. And she ended up taking her in and helping her out. So, this is, like I say, this is a drifter. So I could be definitely talking about someone who does not have a stable place to stay, and someone could have took them in. Okay, now, more on to the story. She ends up running into, like the girl works backstage. The girl that takes her in works backstage at a showgirl's place in Las Vegas. She does, like, helps them with the costumes, helps them get ready, blase, blase. So Naomi goes in there with her, and she's kind of amazed at everything that she sees. All all the dressed up costumes and the people getting ready and the dance moves, and she's kind of watching from another area of being able to see the performance, and she wants to be a showgirl now. So now she's determined to be a showgirl. And she kind of sticks. It's something specific about Naomi. Naomi has a talent, her own little special skill, and that's doing nails. Okay, so something about nails could be very significant here as well, because she does her own nails, and she is like really good to where other people notice it. All right, so there could be someone here that does like nails, some type of cosmetics. It does not necessarily have to be nails. You could do hair, you could do makeup, you could do, you may know how to help people, with designing clothes and putting them on, dressing the people, and blase, blase. There's a lot of different specs to that. So you could be any one of them, dealing with someone like that. Now, as she goes into this, this dream world of what she wants to be, she runs into the main show, the girl, the center's attention. Her name is Crystal, okay? And then Crystal catches, looks at her, blase, blase. But then on top of that, we're going to skip through all this, because it's like me telling the whole damn movie a little bit. By the time I get through, it'll be an hour that went by. Anyway, look, so basically, she gets into like these scandals. Basically get into, like a relationship with the main dude that really Crystal really wanted, that really had her attention. She had his attention at one point. Now Naomi got it. Naomi don't know much about like Gucci, Versace, stuff like that. So therefore, when she's saying certain things, she doesn't know how to say it. Like she says Versace instead of Versace, shit like that. So somebody may not be familiar with certain brands of clothing lines or certain designers, okay? Just unfamiliar with that type of world. If you don't, some people study it, some people, wish they could just wear the shit, and some people can't afford it, some people can. Just depends, okay? Now, for the most part, it kind of goes into like a dark side of the entertainment world, especially like the exploitation of performers and how they are treated to get their way up to the top. Some of them, get close to people, and, some of them don't. Some of them trick their way up to the top. Some of them don't. Some of them scheme. And when I say this, is kind of like, how do I push this motherfucker out the way so I can take their position? So you could be dealing with someone who is like starting to change because they rather kind of go for a position instead of just enjoying being part of the show all in generally. Someone wants to be highlighted, put on the front, scene of a situation. Now, here's the thing. Now, keep in mind that Naomi had that friend that took her in. She may be the one, well, she's the one that's kind of in the background, kind of trying to remind Naomi, don't change. You're starting to get and act just like the other girl, the girl that, you know, is cocky and, it's something about like, don't get like that person energy. Don't turn into the bad seed because of what you're trying to get and want. Okay, there's a lot of sexual misconduct on every level in this movie. So yeah, but Molly's friend is one of the people that kind of, she also goes through a a a grape situation, being looked at as a groupie when really she was a really big fan of another artist. So there was an artist that came in the movie, and she got to be introduced to him. She got to spend time with him by himself, and he ended up graping her, and they kind of did her bad, So, of course, as being the best friend Naomi was to Molly, which was the girl that took her in, Molly ends up in the hospital, and Naomi does a retaliation on Molly's behalf, and so she goes back and has a one-on-one, acting like she's getting finna be an escort to this celebrity. She gets one-on-one in the room with him, and she whoops that ass. Now this could be somebody that's got your back, and coming back. This could be your spiritual team that's got your back, and going and whooping that ass. So take it how you choose, but for the most part, it's a lot of energy in here about backstab and betrayal and competition. Okay. So this reading may have something to do with those energies, but then again, that just may be the channel energy that you need to know. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Thank y'all for allowing me to get that part of the reading out. And let's get the shuffle on out the way. I actually shuffled these already, but I'm just going to do a little bit more for you on camera. And let's get it popping. Hope everybody's having a happy weekend and enjoying their Saturdays as well. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, and understanding. So this is going to be for October 2025 for Taurus, Gemini, Cusp energy. Zika's in there playing in the living room, y'all. So if y'all hear all of that bumping and stuff, that's him bored, I'm assuming. He's a horse. He's galloping. Of course. Okay. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, and understanding. All right, let's get into it. For Taurus, Gemini, Cusp, for the month of October, we have friends healing, okay? So some of you may be actually kicking it hard with your friends this month, getting closer to your friends this month, doing things with friends, and it's kind of everybody can see y'all having a damn good time, okay? Now, some of you could be healing friendships. Some of you could be healing relationships, like having deep conversations with friends that could be bringing some type of healing into your life. whichever the case may be, there could be also some type of secrets here that somebody may be holding on to and trying to let things flow naturally. Somebody could feel a certain way, whether this is a good feeling or a bad feeling about you, and they may just be letting things fall in their order on their own. Like if I like this person, it's going to show itself. If I don't like this person, it's going to show itself, but I'm not forcing anything. It's kind of like just going with the flow. All right, so interesting energy. Let me check this real quick. Yeah, synchronicities. And I don't know what that's doing here. That's kind of weird. It's like, what? Okay, so we got... What's going on? What is happening here? How did some of these cards get up in there? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I know I was shuffling, but what the fuck? Let me double check, y'all, because I just saw that. Now, y'all see that's a big mix-up here because them cards shouldn't even be connected with these. So that's a huge mix-up. So there could be something significant about a huge mix-up or a misunderstanding. But it's giving me more so the mix-up. Huge mix-up. Now, it's almost like something trying to go somewhere or merge where it does not belong, okay? Now, this could be significant, something that you may need to take heed to. You may not belong somewhere that you're trying to be, or someone doesn't belong with you where you're at, or something, you know. You could be dealing with someone that doesn't belong in your circle, or something of that sort, but it was meant for me to see that because I was told to pick them up. So, yeah, I'll go ahead and just put them on top here. Interesting as energy. All right, so anyway, go ahead and show me the first week. Okay, manifesting. First week of October, there's a lot of grounding. There's a lot of remaining stable or planted. All right. I saw this Phoenix, but Taurus, Gemini, Cusp, I'm going to be honest, I didn't feel like that energy was yours. I feel like there's somebody that you're watching. It's almost like as if you're trying to, I don't know, I'm picking up on someone's energy here. It's almost like as if you're trying to remain like not wigging out, fanning out, looking a little bit thirsty. Low key, I don't know where this is coming from, but I'm certainly picking up on somebody trying to keep themselves from drooling, mouth being open. Almost like you see something, or maybe this is how someone feels about you. But this is kind of like hold your horses. But it's like you asked for something, or someone asked for you, and it's like they see it, and it's, I don't know. This is a fanning out energy that I'm picking up on. Let me see. There could have been something that is, there could be something here that's complete. You could have completed something. Show me the first week of October, please, for Taurus, Gemini, Cusp for 2025 monthly. You got a friend in me here offering you something. A job, maybe. They could be coming towards you trying to, you know, like wait until you're peaceful for something, and then this could be, I don't know, it's like giving some type of weird attack behind your back, but it's like waiting until you're not only that you're not looking because it's behind your back, but you're comfortable. This is like with somebody that, I'm picking up on like somebody that you wouldn't expect to stab you in the back. Picking up on a backstabber. So you could be dealing with an enemy trying to backstab you, or you could be, like I said, I felt like somebody was watching another person. And Taurus, Gemini, Cusps, honestly, I feel like this is you. But this is, there's a backstabber here. And somebody's trying to offer up. Okay, this frenemy is trying to offer something here. Why is somebody trying to like get somebody, like this is kind of like pushing somebody to get the truth out of them? I don't know why I'm picking up on some weird capturing, questioning type, but I'm trying to get what I can to find out more about another person. I don't know. I feel like somebody's being cornered. Because somebody got the information. There's an energy of you taking action on what's being given to you as well, and you're looking at that, but this is also about like knowing that you got the information to unlock other shit too, and you're looking at, it's like another direction, and it's kind of like leaving something behind to go another way. But somebody's offering you, like, I don't know, there's a frenemy here offering you something for you to take action on. But then it's like you have some type of knowledge or understanding, or you have an opening or a way, there's an opening going another direction. Somebody's at the crossroads or at some type of crossroads, or you got to make a decision on, are you going to go do with this, take this offer that this frenemy has, for you to take action towards, or are you going to take the knowledge or the information that you do have and go the other way with it? So it's I don't know. For the first week of October, show me more, please, going into the middle, the beginning to the middle of the week. So this is like looking closer at something and then realizing that something is maybe even dangerous. Yeah, there could be someone here that could be trying to, seriously remove something, or you need to seriously remove yourself from something or somewhere or some person. I don't know. This is like whoever this is, they're doing too much, like to get your attention too much, to get you where they want you to be. This is the first week of October. It's almost like somebody's drowning in trying to, like, this is giving low key like a kid study. Mama, are you going to take me? 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 You finally be like, damn, kid, get out. But this is like somebody hounding another person because they need to know how they're going to move on something based on not giving them a real chance to sit back and think about it. So basically it's like force fed. I want you to, here's this offer, I want you to do it, but you got to make this decision to do this or this. Are you going to do, but I'm going to hound you because I really want you to do it. What I want you to do, take action over here. So every day, every time I see you, you thought about it yet? Have you thought about it yet? I'm not giving you time to come to me with it. This is that energy. Like, damn. Hey, Enchanted. I forgot to hit you up yesterday. I did have a busy day at work once I got finished though. I'm going to try not to forget today. I'm off of work. Damn. Okay, so you got people that's actually, for the first week of October, you got people actually watching you like a hawk. And they probably still doing it. They probably still snooping to this day. This is the first week. So, like, we finna get ready to go into the beginning of the third week at this point. Or, like, what you would call the second week or whatnot. I don't know. Take it how you want, but that part. Now, it's... Look, they really watching the hell out of you. This detective, and then you got the page of swords here. On top of that, they expecting something. Now, see what you like. They want to see what the fuck you gonna get. What's your rewards gonna be? This is weird. Who watching you like this? Somebody want to see which way you gonna go or what you're gonna do. Okay. I saw it this morning, but I didn't open it. I saw it when I woke up. It's in my notifications. So I definitely will look at it. And yeah, I got you. Okay. Now, it's something about when this person is looking closer at something, it's like they're getting distorted. So it's almost like they want to see what knowledge you have or what it is that you got access to. And it's like, but you can't, I just know that you can't go down both roads at one time. So somebody is really hounding you about taking action their way or doing something their way. This is like somebody staying on a job until the job hires them. You know, and ain't nothing wrong with that, but this is a peer pressure or a pressured point. It's pressure to someone. Somebody's applying a lot of pressure. Somebody could be Asian, Chinese, something of that, something over there like that. Tell me more about the first week of October, please, for Taurus, Sagittarius. I mean, some of you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. For Taurus, Gemini, Cusps. Okay. This is going into the middle of the week. First week of October. I ain't got no money. Don't got no fancy car. Somebody is like banking on you leaving. Like you're gonna have a financial struggle, but it's like evidence that you're not having financial issues or something. So therefore somebody's upset. And it's like they're trying to steal something or move something from you, like launder something away from you. Somebody was trying to find a way to suck up your money. Or this is weird is energy though. This is almost like some are looking into it. Somebody, this is somebody could have been trying to look into this or trying to find out how you're getting something so they can harness it or take it, suck it up from you. I guess this is what the manifestation is all about. Like you taking action, because it's about you taking this action, and then them like, I don't know. I'm picking up on people getting into other people's financial institutions, like their bank statements or account information and stuff like that. I'm picking up on a scammer for the first week of October for you, especially in the middle of the week. And this is like looking really close at money, looking really close at how someone is budgeting or saving or what they're doing with their money here. Yeah, this is like, I don't know, gossip of an eviction notice as well, or it's like talk about, are people wondering if you're gonna move, or I don't know. I don't know. There is some type of person here this is giving a setup as weird as energy though. I don't, honey, I don't know. It's not making sense. What I can feel is that somebody's definitely trying to induce a karma on another person. And this is giving me like everything, like documents are being destroyed for some reason. I'm picking up on documentation being destroyed, almost as if you can't prove it. Almost like somebody trying to get rid of some type of documentary or some type of evidence here. I don't know. There's like a, yep. They trying to get rid of some type of documents or something, man. There's a decision here, or before a decision is made, or because there's a decision here that's been coming in for a while now. That's like somebody is trying to hurry up and hide some stuff. This is close to like almost to the end of the week here, the first week of October. Yeah, you could have been concerned about something pertaining to your rent. This is almost like somebody seeing if you pay rent to get, get out of a house. Are you going to get out of a house, or did you pay the rent? Now, for some of you, this could have something to do with that, especially with it being the first week of October. Because, hey, it's the first of the month. A lot of times that's when rent is due. So yeah, I'm picking that up as well. Going into the end of the first week of October, please, for Taurus, Gemini, Cusps, show me the message. Okay, so there's a disappearing act that's here. Somebody pulled a hell of a disappearing act too. When I say it's over it's over with. There's a cycle here that reached a completion here. By the end of the first week. And then you got someone here that's moving forward. And other people may look at it like this person ghosted the situation, or even maybe chickened out or backed down or backed out. But somebody definitely was like, after the first week, they don't want nothing to do with something. It's almost like somebody reneged on a agreement or offer. The last card for the first week of October, please. So there could have been a leader, or there's a leader here, but there's like, I don't know, it's like somebody got receipts on how they was trying to do something in a fair way. this Empress. So I don't know. It's like she's showing receipts of something, you know, something that got maybe out of hand, and you know, under some type of deception. And this could be around the home. So something is going on around somebody's living situation here. But this Empress has receipts of something that's, you know, that's been done extra. I don't know. She's showing up with evidence of something. And maybe this is evidence that other people did not expect her to have. For the first week of October. Now, the Empress does not have to be a woman. Feminine energy. Take it how you choose. Show me the second week of October, please. For Taurus, Gemini, Cusp. So as things are moving accordingly, are just flowing in the natural order, things are also unraveling, things are being found out. Okay, so people could be letting go of certain people, places, or things for the second week. And then there's some things that could be coming, you know, like unraveling, being tied into some stuff. Something is starting to make sense. But what somebody's intentions was, what someone really was trying to do. Tell me about the first second week, the first part of the second week. A lot of talk, a lot of chatter. So it's people coming together, Virgo energy, Gemini energy. A lot of talk, a lot of chatter here. A lot of people are coming together about how somebody is dismantling something. Okay, Virgo energy is here again. So we got two Virgos in the Gemini that's talking at the beginning of the second week. They're talking about this offer and how something is just, you know, somebody doing too fucking much. This is irrational. Somebody need to get off the drugs or what? I don't know. This is like a conversation that three people are having here about some type of gossip or nosiness here. Cancer energy. Pisces, you're here as well as Aries. So we got this energy here of, okay, this chatter. And I don't know, someone is stepping outside. It's like doing too much. Or this chatter is, all I know is that somebody wanted to control another person until they to rip them apart. Like, enjoyed watching someone suffer as well. There's a Gemini here stepping forward. This is evil energy I'm picking up on. But it's like quiet evil. Almost like, yeah, right, bitch, right. But really, it's like, oh, what can I do to help you? Really, right, bitch, right. You know, like I'm really catching an undertone from hell. For real. Tell me more about the first part of the second week of October, please. You got options here. And especially when it come down to somebody looking into which direction to go. By Felicia. Somebody is taking control, stepping up into their power. This is somebody deciding to lead instead of follow. And this fucking person is getting away from a situation here. And it's like dodging a bullet, to be honest. This goes back to this person. Remember I said there was somebody like riding another person? Like, you're going to do this, you're going to do this, you know. And this is like even saying like, okay, this is like saying, so I would like for you to do this. I think I can do it. Oh, you will do it for me? I'll think about it. I'll see if I can do it. Well, I'll check and, see if it's anything else that you need while you do that for me. I didn't ever say I'll really do it. I said I think I can do it, but I'll check into it to see if I can. Oh, okay. Then time go by and say, well, I already let the person know that you was gonna do that for me, so you still gonna so you got it right. I never said I was gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Or you could have even said I'm not gonna do it, and they said okay, and then like a few hours later they come at you like, so what time you gonna be there for doing that again? Almost like you didn't. This is like somebody in denial because they want something their way so bad. Maybe they over here. Oh, I don't know, but this is giving me like somebody that wants something their way so bad, they kind of like they already got their mind up that you're gonna do it for them or something. But the choice is here, and it's like somebody could be really like knowing that you're about to make a choice that they don't want you to make, so they start acting funny, irrational. They start jumping the gun, acting the ass, clowning, whatever it takes to get you to calm down from where you're heading and go back to where they want you to go. But this is like removing or unraveling this, or understanding that this is what's really going on, especially with somebody acting irrational out of nowhere because they really want something their way, but you're like, well, you showing them that you're really considering going another way with it. Hope that made sense to somebody. So you got the snack here and you got blocked, okay? So it's weird that that's a gap right here that I'm catching, but I'm definitely seeing that somebody is really trying to see what the hell they're obsessed to block your way, and this person is snooping and digging for dirt at this present time still, because, and I feel like this month of October is what this is their main goal, to dig for dirt on you. But it's something about you being protected. But I'm going to be honest, it's hard for this person to find anything. King of Wands, Seven of Swords, Queen of Cups. So you got this person here that's trying to deceive or hurt or lie on you. Or you're this one doing this to somebody. Going into the middle of the week here, we got, like, I'm talking about, it's just a lot of toxicity here. And this is like somebody struggling to keep it going at the same damn time because they're trying to get a reward out of this. I don't know why somebody is like, because of your status to another person, how somebody else sees you. So because another person sees you a certain way, you got another person digging for dirt, going out their way to find all the type of toxicity things that you've done in your life or that you're doing now to gain money. Now, look, I'm going to be honest as well. Somebody definitely is trying to throw you out or under the bus for some of you, especially if you are into the same sex. Now, this does not necessarily mean that you have to be specifically 100% lesbian, 100% homosexual. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, somebody's using that against you, even if you like the same sex, whether you date them or not, I'm also I don't know why I'm seeing gay for pay energy here as well. So take that how you choose. The fuck? What? Anyway, that was what? I don't know. Somebody also is trying to find out if you're fucking for money. Yo, I mean, whatever you doing is your business. If they not, I don't know. Personally, I mean, I ain't having sex with no damn body. It's been a long, long time. Should have left you. Don't beat the step two. It's been a long time for me, but all I can say is like on some real talk here, that type of shit should be irrelevant unless you laid up with the person your damn self. I can understand that. But, and you feeling kind of strange, and maybe you talked to the person and they've declined it, but you can't shake how you feel, and your intuition is knocking, baby. Answer it. Yeah, it's trying to tell you something. But for the most part, for the ones who's just playing detective and Inspector Gadget, snooping around trying to see what you doing to get money, especially like landing points, like this is all right. Here we go. So you'll never find nothing about this person laying up with nobody for money. You know why? Because they ain't doing it. They have to the evidence got to be somewhere in the streets, right? The grapevine, something. And if the person is literally not doing it, how can you find it? And if you try to accuse this or throw this out there, how can it stick if no one is like, I know I ain't fuck with them. I know it wasn't me. I know they didn't come to my house and get no rent money. I know whether it's a male or a female, because hey, it's sugar daddies and it's sugar mamas too in this motherfucker. And I gotta be honest, it ain't no gender on the rent. All right, so just saying. And in this case right here, this is like somebody that whatever accusations is being tossed out there, they can't stick. This is like saying that somebody is a crackhead, and you know for a fact that they're a crackhead because they skinny and they look like they smoke crack. But and you telling everybody around, but none of the people who serve crack, you know what I'm saying, and seen this person, like, nah, I ain't never served them. They ain't never got none from me. They ain't that, so what the fuck then? Like, this is like that type of energy. Not saying that somebody can't create their own crack and smoke it. I mean, shit, I don't know. I don't, I don't, I don't know. I'm just trying to throw an example out there because this is kind of like, I can see why it's not sticking. It can't stick. This is like how if the person was doing it, it would make sense. But the cards are not showing. It's almost showing that it's not sticking because it doesn't exist. And no one can say, well, yeah, they did, there's no proof. There's no evidence. And with this type of proof or evidence, especially word of mouth, well, who the fuck who can you say that they did this to? Or who can you say that they, who can vouch for you? Type shit. And what proof do they have? Somebody could have actually been trying to create some type of proof here. But I don't know. Hold on. This is going into the end of the second week. What's that noise? Y'all hear that? So how they trying to pinpoint you and get you removed? And you stable in all of them. Where they do that at? And I'm talking about you so stable, you floating. This is crazy. How can they try to do this to you, but you got your feet more planted in a situation than they do? Whatever's going on here, you're standing more solid than the ones around you that's trying to knock you off. Say for instance, if they're trying to see how you're going about getting something, it's because you already got it and they don't. If they're trying to see if they can remove you from somewhere, it's because they're already removed and you're not. Like, this is like, I'm trying to get you on the bandwagon energy. This is, I don't know, something about Google. Somebody could be doing a lot, like trying to find you on Google as well. Somebody is trying to map, pinpoint where you live from Google. There's a motherfucker, male or female, picking up on a feminine energy here that's doing a lot of. This motherfucker done went down a wormhole looking for you. Why? Just because they want to know where you are. But why? The less that they know, the better. Whoever this is, it's something about them being thrown off by Google. I know that sounds crazy, but somebody thought that they knew where you were, and they don't. Google has told them another. They done told them another. I don't know. This is like, if you think that you know where this person really is located, somebody is doing what they can to try to locate this person. Somebody trying to locate the fuck out of somebody. They've been trying to locate you since the beginning of October. For real, honey. Picking up on a feminine energy, but this don't have to be a woman. Somebody's in their feminine energy here. All right? And they on the grind trying to find out where you are. They thought they got you. They thought they found you though. But they Google let them off course. So I feel like God is moving through shit, all types of things at this point. Because somebody want to know where you live right now. And they're being took around the world and they can't find their baby. They don't know and they don't know why. They don't know why the fuck they can't find you. Or they thought they found you. They didn't. It's crazy that they really doing what they can to find you though. I don't know. It's like they're under stress. They need help finding you. But you're here minding your business at home. Just not the home they was looking at, thinking that they was yours. It was on Google Maps. I'm sorry, that shit funny to me. That's what they get. When you need to be found, God gonna make sure you found. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who did this, who was doing this. But baby, no, this ain't it. Wherever you think this person is, they're not there, okay? I'm tickled with that, low key. Hold on. Yeah, something is blotted out. Boy, somebody got some real protection over them. The Two of Swords. I'm telling you something. You will never find, like, once this person's cycle ended with you, whoever you are that's looking for this person, like hell, Gemini energy once again is coming out. Somebody is doing way too much, honey. And when I say, look, I'm trying to find out where you live. All I know is this. You can't, boy, somebody do not believe in the power of the divine for real. Yo, I mean, maybe you don't know how strong that is. It's bigger than the word, man. Power of the divine. The power of the Most High God. Somebody don't know. What? Because of greed, though. And, oh, bitch, I'm attractive. Can't fuck with you, girl, I'm fasting. Oh, telling you. Somebody, you too turned to even be touched. And somebody like, nah, fuck that. I gotta find them. Like this person feels the need to have to, but you ain't going. I'm telling you, they ain't gonna be able to. Codependency and all of the above, being in unhealthy attachments and being weighed down. This person is trying to find you, but when I'm telling you, when this person walked away from you and walked out some type of gate. They walked out the gate and went through a portal and it teleported to a whole nother motherfucking dimension on your ass. You hear me? They right there, but they ain't. Somebody right on the other side of the veil. And I'm not talking about a deceased person either. It's not meant for you to see them. It don't. Sometimes it's them situations to where it don't matter how close you are to somebody. Until it's meant for y'all to really cross paths. You gotta make y'all feel like y'all on two different sides of the world, and y'all could be right in the same damn neighborhood. Type energy. I don't even know why I'm still doing it. Let me go to the third week of October for you. That noise. I'm like, what's happening? I don't know. Maybe somebody outside doing something. Show me the third week of October for Taurus, Gemini, Cusps, please. So you got somebody that's trying to manifest something to keep something apart, or you're doing this. Okay, now I got a divine masculine or feminine showing up in the third week of October here for you. You may not see them right now. You may not know them right now. I heard them two hunks. That could be confirmation. You may not see this once again right now. I know this right now, but coming into the third week is something about you showcasing you or being in the spotlight or showtime. I don't know, showtime. Let's go. Third week of October, the beginning of the third week of October for Taurus, Gemini, Cusps. Please show me. I'm hearing this song. You gotta play your part when you're rolling with the ROC. You gotta know what it takes to be down with a nigga like me. I need a gangster girl who can ride in my passenger seat. And I need a gangster girl for my gangster family. All right, somebody may fit right in. I just call chills. I don't know. Somebody may actually have what it takes to be riding. Somebody could be from New York. NYC is popping up. So look, so somebody may actually be looking at you like, shit, you actually got what it takes. And this is what they need, but they see it. Somebody's shining. Somebody's gonna show up. But see, This is somebody you don't see right now, but somebody gonna appear, or there's an appearance here. I don't know. Beginning of the 3rd week of October. Please show me the messages. Shit. All right, look. Somebody over the dumb shit, over all the betrayal, all of the bullshit, and they expect, you know, they expect some more shit to come in, so they waiting on it. This is somebody that's ready for motherfucking war. I don't know. Hey, let's go. Say you want war, let's go, let's go. Say you want war, let's go, let's go. Say you want war, let's go. Say it. Somebody could be in Israel, or there could be something about, I don't know why I just picked up on Argentina. Fuck. All right. What? You know what? That is not the first time that something came out in the messages about, and it took me to Argentina. What the was that? Wild pineapples, because we're a place where pineapples grow wild. Argentina was one of them. So something could be real significant about Argentina. I don't remember which reading that was, but it might have been Taurus, or it might have been Taurus, Aries, Taurus, Cusp reading. But Argentina, I don't know what the hell. Anyway, I'm picking up on like Israel, Pakistan, somewhere in the Middle Eastern area also. Somebody needs to look towards the Middle East. Now, this may be, you know, in your backyard. Yeah, I don't, you know, shit. I don't know. The middle of it to the east. I don't know. Somebody, but this could be around the continents, or the area of, on the side of the world, the Middle Eastern countries, okay? There's some war here. There's war here, okay? Somebody's waiting on it, watching out for it. I'm picking up on the art of war. That Sun Tzu dude, I don't remember his whole name, but the art of war. All right, so this is random, and I'm picking up on a deep conversation being held by 2 political parties, and this could be a small case scenario. This could be like 2 families, you know. But on a larger scale, I'm picking up on like 2 governments coming together, having a deep conversation before a war breaks out. This is somebody already know what the fuck they gonna do though. They just being quiet about it. Yeah, because they actually would rather hear hear somebody else speak, because they know that they talk too fucking much. And they know that what they say, they speak with arrogance. Hold on. Yeah, so they're trying to get some type of awareness out of this person, you know, who's really revealing secrets. This is good for them. This is like a turning point. It helps. So I don't know. Somebody is really. This is giving me like I'm really raging war on you, but I'm coming to sit with you like I'm having a peace treaty. But truthfully, it's war behind this. And honestly, I'm just gathering information from you because I want you to think that I'm making peace with you. But I'm honestly gathering information to bombshell your ass and catch you off guard. So once again, it goes back to that energy of being caught off guard, being caught slipping, or waiting for someone to get comfortable to attack them. That energy is back here. So, yeah. All right. So, first week, somebody was manifesting that. 3rd week, somebody's like alert to it. Is giving alert to it. So they can block it. Be ready for it. This is like being ready. So somebody like this is, I don't know, this is a smart tactic. I gotta be honest. Get close to your enemy. Get to know them. You know, find out how to get to them. You already know that you somehow in some way you give a weakness to this enemy. All right. Damn. Tell me more about. Okay, so I know that somebody made a choice to go the other way, though. Somebody used their wisdom. And you got somebody like that's getting, like, going through a healing. I don't know. This is like a healing process. But there's someone that's sneaking around while this person is, because the person made it. It's almost like they made a decision to go the way that this, okay, keep in mind that somebody was being like hounded about, like, you gonna do this, you gonna do this, you still gonna do this, and somebody decided to do something else, go about something another way, or do something else. And now that person that was like asking were they gonna do this, are you gonna do this my way, they like tiptoeing around and sneaking around the situation, acting shady and shit, because it's about laundering and stealing. It's like doing something illegal here. But there's a guard here. There is also somebody's ancestors here that's hidden. Boy, hidden with the moon. I'm talking about hidden. They know what is going on. It's kind of like they know all about this shit, all about the talk that people that nobody knows that was had. There was a talk that no one knows that was had. Now, like I said, it could be. Remember, I said that there was two Virgos and a Gemini here talking in the beginning, but it was unraveling something. But they were talking too, and somebody was in the middle of trying to. This is giving me like a personal or private conversation that three or more people was having a small group. I don't know. Somebody definitely is like trying to find something out, but they can't find it. The ancestors have blocked somebody's view from seeing something. Now, I'm talking about there is a big ass struggle here about somebody being irreplaceable, a problem, but to them because of them not being. It's like, I don't know. Somebody is like irreplaceable. There's an important person here that's really strong, that has leveled all the way up to going into the middle to the end of the week, the third week. A lot of talk about a decision here. Whole lot of it. But it's got a lot to do with you. And it's got a lot to do with them trying to pinpoint your home. It's got a lot to do with some type of contract that you are celebrating here. It's like a job, or I don't know, it's giving a party, or I don't know. So it's looking like somebody may want to come and talk to you or approach you at a party. This Emperor may mingle with you and have a close talk to you, and they know something because they know something. at a party or a gathering. This is like a solid ass conversation though. Whatever this is coming in is solid. This could be a contract. Once again, a decision here that's coming. It's I don't know, long time coming, and it's been, you know, a lot to keep this, whatever this is, like your ancestors been on a hunt, chasing people away from this, because people been trying to either stop you, or when it comes down to this, this is like a meeting at a party or an event. I don't know. This is kind of like I'm not going to say once in a lifetime, but I'm just going to say it's like a crossing of paths here. That's like, it begins a new cycle. Tell me, okay, going to the ending, a lot of fulfillment. This is like exactly, it's almost like you'll be getting handed what's been protected this whole time. Something is about to land in somebody's lap, like straight up. This is like, this is, you land, you are right where you need to be to receive something that you've been fighting for maybe years. And it's almost like other people are aware of how close you are, even though you don't. So that's why they trying so hard to keep this from, still prevent this. This is kind of like they're gonna try to prevent it all the way to the very end. You ever heard, seen a child or even a person, and generally just lie all the way to the end, and even when you done call that shit out and they can sit there and shake their head in agreement, but they still open their mouth and another lie come out. You get the last laugh. You get victory on the third week. This is divinely guided. You don't see this coming, but you're running straight into it. This is official. It's been a lot of work to pin you down and shut you up here. It's been a lot of it. And I'm talking about it, but they don't understand what they wasn't really trying to shut you up. They was trying to shut your ancestors up, but they thought they was trying to shut you up. But it was you speaking for your ancestors. You wasn't. It's kind of giving. You wasn't speaking for yourself. You were speaking for your ancestors. Lord, I just picked up on a weird epiphany. Somebody was getting justice, like somebody's ancestors was getting justice through them, due to some type of, this is going back to slavery type shit. Not saying that your ancestors was a slave. I'm just saying this shit go back kind of far. And there was an ancestor. It's almost like, say for instance, in this lifetime, like just like Final Destination or something, like how they come for the families and stuff like that, instead of just that person. So it's kind of like bloodlines on Final Destination type shit. But it's more so like, say for instance, you are your ancestors' blood. You land somewhere in this world on some type of land, maybe where your ancestors could have sent you to. You are picking up on like somebody who can like stand up for their ancestors and what they had to deal with and endure in this lifetime. And it's kind of like stepping on land and letting loose. Letting loose. And your ancestors got you, saying things maybe for them, And meanwhile, it's like waking, helping them come in and fight a battle that maybe, I don't know. It's giving, I ain't gonna lie, low key is giving a retaliation. I don't know. There's somebody here that's got their ancestors is retaliating through them. Different situations you may not even understand. Give me one more for the last week. I mean, for the third week of October. Ups and downs because of codependency and being weighed down. Because, like, you walking away or leaving something. It's like leaving something in distress, but it's not your burden. It's not, it's like, you're off to a new beginning. So it's like, I don't know. It's like coming and turning the club up and leaving. Well, lights on, show's over, and you leave. And that's exactly what happened on the movie Showgirls. Old girl came into town and tore the city up, and she left. I'm pretty sure there was some other stuff going on in the city of, Las Vegas at that time, but it was pinpointed on her and how she was tearing the city up. And then when she did that shit, she got her name on a billboard, made herself known to that city. And after she did that, she left. But there was also lessons that she learned. I don't know what she did with him. She got back in the same truck with the dude that picked her up, but he didn't know at the time because, see, she came back a different person, changed woman. I don't know if if it was changed for the good or changed for the better, but if she did come in dumb and left out a little bit smarter, you know what I'm saying? But when she ended up getting back in, and he was up to his old tricks. That she got the ride out. She stopped him. I mean, he stopped her and was like, "You want to ride?" And she knew who he was from the dough. But see, she had changed, so he couldn't recognize her. He didn't recognize her ass until she pulled that damn blade out on the ass again. You know what I'm saying? In the end. But that just goes to show somebody may have went through a change as well, and it's unrecognizable until they may do a little some here or a little some there to remind the person of, oh shit, that's you, it's you. It's like some people grow, some people don't, some people learn, some people won't. So it's up to you to pick up where you at with that. Let's get the final week of October for you. Certainly in the third week, things get a little messy, but it's up to you to keep things lined up, okay? Now, as far as the toxicity that's coming from the second week, it's like I say, it goes back to like somebody looking for problems and looking for, shit with you, and they couldn't really, your shit is hidden. Even if you do got, because there ain't nobody perfect. Nobody. So even if you do got things that you've done in the past or things that you've done that could, they can make you look a certain way, they can't find it, because of the reason that y'all looking for it is not good. Y'all trying to destroy somebody that's on a healing path or that's showing up as healed. And it's like all this unhealed energy trying to bring this healed energy down is not gonna get anywhere. It's like this person's energy is cloaked when it come down to this snooping and shit. Let's go into the last final week of October for Taurus, Gemini, Cusps. Fourth week, please. Fourth week of October. Letting things flow. Divine masculine and feminine energy. You letting things flow. Yeah, this is also keeping things quiet, too. And not allowing other people to know what your moves are. That could be an emergency with them sirens. Yeah, this could be a secret ceremony or some that's giving some type of intent here. With the spiritual realm, Some of you could be connecting with spirit for the 4th week of October. The beginning of the 4th week of October, please show me. So you could be dealing with some type of legal work, or somebody could be going to court here. Somebody could be fed up with something and try to go about cleaning up something in a legal way. This could be because of some type of messages that this King of Wands has received and gained knowledge of. And it may be a lot of things that's got them in their feelings right now. Looking like the evidence is somebody's just going to be taking legal action to something. It's like they upset, but it's just only one way to go about doing this, and that's the legal way. All right. Now, it does look like they could be watching you enjoy yourself. They're watching you be happy. I don't know what they expected. It looks like they expected you to have issues, but they're watching you be happy instead. So you're still getting watched all month long. You're getting watched. So just expect being watched, okay? Ain't nothing wrong with being watched. Shit, we watch TV, right? You a TV, okay? it's just like me saying I'm an icicle. You a TV, okay? So yeah, there's a newness coming in under justice. This is going to bring a divine tower and power, all right? So, yeah, that's going to be, like, no more waiting on what's coming in, this new beginning. This is like I don't know. This is all a secret, though. This is what they want to know. You ain't got nothing to worry about. You're moving forward. And you're going towards what you're supposed to be going towards. So you're on the right track. Going into the middle of the 4th week of October, please show me. So you're moving forward on your destiny. Very important. This is you. You're moving forward in a strong-ass way. Shit, it's almost like you got dreams and aspiration and influence behind you that's making you move. It's like, I don't know, a lot of good energy here coming on through. Going into the middle week, on into the middle week of the last week of October. You put up a brick wall. It's like you moving forward and not worrying about you putting up a brick wall when it comes down to the deceit, the lies, the trickery. And it's like you're closing a lid here. You're keeping your mouth shut for one. And it's almost like you've realized something. Hold on. What did you realize? You realize how motherfuckers was obsessed with you, having a new beginning. Are you reconciling? Are you doing something? Like, y'all so worried about me. Oh, that song. Why you so obsessed with me? Boy, I wanna know. Because you're being exalted. And this is actually setting people off and doing unpredictable things. Fighting. And losing chances, to be honest. This is like a lot of change that's happening for you, but it's like bringing destruction for other people. I don't think you need to care as long as you're not. Show me the last message for the final week of. A lot of people are scrambling, worried about where they're about to be staying and stuff, especially because it's like you're moving into this strong power. And they're knowing that they're receiving karma about the gossiping, the nosiness, the shit. It's almost like people to do. When you ain't got nothing to lose, it don't hurt. You ain't hurting yourself if you ain't got nothing to lose to try to do what you can to make somebody else lose. when you ain't got nothing to lose, that's the worst to be worried about. Somebody who ain't got nothing to lose. You got a lot you can lose. You dealing with people who ain't got shit to lose. So if they ain't got nothing to lose, why would they be concerned about how far they go with shit and how many times they redo it? These are losers. They ain't got shit to lose. They ain't got shit. I'm just saying, like, you, whoever these people are, like I said earlier, it's like they want you somewhere because they can't be there. They want you this because they can't get that. They want to remove this because they ain't got that. So they ain't got shit to lose. They literally only want you to lose, and they ain't got shit that you can. You just need to stay away from these energies. And I don't know if you, because I saw that keep your friends close and enemies close. I keep your enemies close energy here too. But sometimes you don't need to keep your friends close or enemies close. You just need to stay all the way solo fucking dolo. And if you're unsure or unclear of where the energy is coming from that's trying to snoop and do all this other shit, then especially if you're not sure if they're the ones that's right under your nose type people, then I would go completely hermit mode. Go off to myself. Become one with God and not allow another energy in and let God tell you what's up. Or let the person start bleeding through the cracks and show you themselves on their own. Whichever the case, if you retreat to yourself, if you don't know where the energy is really coming from. I'm going to end this message. I need to take a nap. I feel drained like fuck. So please like, subscribe, and share. And thank you so much for chilling with me and allowing me to bring you this information. I really feel like I'm just finna fall over and sleep. All right? So look, deuces.